the Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Nigga got Oregon, man. Sugar Bowl. I got a partner that like shoot.
Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. Bring it out to the 25. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Manning. A little screen to the running back. It's a seam wide open. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Baxter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Oh, out of space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. What a play there.
This my pussy, nigga. I told you this my pussy, nigga.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Sets up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route. To grab on the shuttle. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense guy.
Nigga, don't pause this game. This my pussy, nigga. Come on.
Believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Moore will throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
Bug meet windshield. Ouch. You cannot make a living as a quarterback taking those kind of hits. Nice job scrambling, getting the 1st down. Let's not do too many more of those.
The Ducks are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they
coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapsed the pocket under the game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Hughes. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Defense not showing press coverage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Moore. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5.
There he goes. It's a running room. Inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage.
X going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. When in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Quick pass on the fly motion. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Lofts one deep down the right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. The 30. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the offensive line has got to get him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. They'll run the screen. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Just about set to get this second half underway. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the idea of trying to get this guy the ball in space. He's really, really dangerous, but that's just a better job tackling on defense for no gain.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, that's not on the quarterback. I know it's not easy completing some of these out routes, especially at the college level, but that's a play the receiver's got to make.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes.